Hi guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. My name is Reiley if you're new here. I'm a licensed cosmetologist in the state of California. Today we're gonna be talking about all of my current salon favorites. Now, first I just wanted to say how happy I am to be filming today. I actually filmed this video yesterday in the same spot with the same things, but when I went home to edit the footage, I was out of focus the whole time. So here's to hoping that the whole video is in focus today and things run smoothly. So like I said, today we're gonna be talking about all of my current salon favorites. I've definitely done one of these videos in the past and you guys loved it and I've been asked to do more. So I'm thinking about maybe doing this like once a month or once every other month just to keep you guys in the loop on what I've been loving lately. With that being said, let's just get right into the product. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I'll have it right down here. You can follow me there to keep up with me on all things hair. I'm always posting on my story, keeping you guys updated. If you don't want to miss out, you can find me right there. So my first few favorites are actually going to be electronics. So my first one is my handy dandy iPad. I absolutely love this thing. This is my business iPad. I don't use this for personal use at all. I bought this a couple years ago because I was having a hard time keeping my business life and my personal life separate on my phone. My camera roll was just hair pictures. My text messages were just hair clients. I was forgetting to respond to people. I didn't know where to look for pictures when I needed to post something. So I have everything on my handy dandy iPad. This is just an iPad mini, and then I also got the Apple Pencil to go with it. So on this, I have Instagram, I have my booking app, I have something called Salon Scale, which I'll talk about later. I have my email, my extension certification stuff. This is all strictly business, except I do read books on it too because I like to read. If you don't have like a work phone or a work laptop or something like that, I highly encourage getting something. I preferred the iPad because it was a little bit bigger than my phone. So my next electronic favorite is actually my camera. I have been loving taking pictures of my clients on my camera. I'm actually gonna insert a few right here so you guys can just see how great the quality is. I take probably 99.9% of my clients' pictures on my camera. I just feel like not a lot of people in my area are taking their after pictures on their camera, and I feel like it really just kind of elevates my game. I just feel like when people click on my page, they're like, whoa, like this girl takes photos, and I really love that. And then I bought some lenses for it. So this is like a portrait lens, so I really like to take my clients after pictures on this. And then I also have just like a regular, I don't even know what this is for kind of thing, but my boyfriend will take my pictures on it, like if we're gonna go do a photo shoot or something like that. This camera has been so much fun, and honestly I have been absolutely loving photography lately, and it's been really fun to see all of my clients embrace the photo shoot after they get their hair done. I will never go back to just phone pictures, like seriously, never. So my last electronic favorite is my Salon Scale, and I've talked about this in a video before. I think it was a vlog, so it wasn't super formal. I kind of just briefly mentioned it. If you don't know what Salon Scale is, it's actually an app that will track how much product you're using and how much money that product costs. So when I charge my clients, I charge them hourly plus product, and people always ask me, well, how do you know how much product you're using? And the reason I know is because I have my Salon Scale. And I have to say, before I had Salon Scale, I was really losing a lot of money on product. I did not realize how much money went into product. So this has honestly been a lifesaver for me. If you guys want more information on Salon Scale, this is not sponsored by the way, but you can go to their website. I think it's like salonscale.com. So my next favorites are going to be tool related, and the first one is kind of random but honestly so underrated, and that is a whisk. Now I know what you're thinking, why the heck is a whisk in your current hair favorites? But if you don't use a whisk to mix your bleach, you are missing out. I have found when I use a whisk that there's no tiny little grains in my bleach. I'm mixing very thoroughly. I'm getting all the product. I'm using all of the product. There's no like little bleach grains sitting at the bottom of the bowl just getting wasted. Also, I tend to feel like the bleach swells less when I use a whisk. And honestly, who wants their brush that they're going to be highlighting with to be all like grainy and powdery? That's just not fun for anyone. So if you don't use a whisk, I highly recommend at least just trying it out. See if you like it. Okay, my next two favorites are actually brushes. So we're gonna start out with this one. I believe this one's called the From Mar Big Daddy brush, but if it's not, then that's really embarrassing. And I just said Big Daddy on the internet. So I use this brush to root melt. And the reason I like it is because it is pretty wide. It's wider than your average standard brush. And then also the bristles are long and they're firm. I really like firm brushes. I can't do brushes that have like the little frayed ends, like the ones that are supposed to help you balayage. I just don't like those. It's personal preference for me. I really like the firm bristles. So as you can see, this one is longer than your average brush. Like I said, it is longer. So root melting with this is really nice because you get a lot of coverage with it. It seriously covers your whole section. And because the bristles are a little bit longer than a normal brush, it really helps you drag down the product. If you've never used the Fremar Big Daddy brush, I highly recommend. And then my next one is a Product Club brush, which I know Product Club is a little bit of a generic brand, but I have a lot of stuff from them and I actually really like it. So this is a Product Club brush and I use this to root tap and to root shadow. The reason I like it is again because it's a little bit wider than a normal brush, but the bristles are extremely short and again, they're really firm. Because the bristles are so short, you can literally just tap and it won't drag the product down too far and it will be the perfect amount of coverage for covering up that highlight line. If I were to use a brush like this when I root tapped, it would just bring down the product way too much and it would give you way too much of a dark effect. My next favorite is also from Product Club and I'm telling you guys, don't sleep on Product Club. It's actually a really great brand. So this is my balayage board and I get a lot of questions about my balayage board and how I use it and how I hold all these things in my hand at once, but honestly, I cannot go without this thing. This allows me to get so close to the hairline. It's honestly unbeatable. I use it around the nape, around the hairline, around the front hairline. I use it for the money piece and face framing pieces. This thing has been life-changing for me. I literally never go a service without it because I can just get so close to the scalp. It does take a lot of practice because you are holding a lot in your hand. Your balayage board, the foil, the hair, my comb, and then also the brush that I highlight with. So it is a lot to get used to in your hand, but with practice, I promise you'll never let this thing down. To go along with that, I love using the Fremar Starstruck Silver embossed foil sheets. That is a mouthful. Basically, these are just pre-cut foils, and of course my box is dirty. These are just pre-cut, pretty thinly sliced foil, and why it's game-changing is I like to just lay it on top of my balayage board, fold the top over, just like that. I'll put it up to my client's head, and I lay the hair on top, and I just paint. I will put another one right on top of it, sandwich it, and seriously, unbeatable. These foils are great for foliaging, for highlighting, for low lighting. The reason I don't like to fold my foils is because number one, you don't get as good of saturation, and number two, if you're using a low light, you're gonna get really splotchy spots, especially for low lights. If you've never tried to just stack your foils on top of each other, I highly recommend you give that a shot. Okay, my last favorite is the Fabulous Pro Titanium Curling Iron. The only thing I don't like about this is they don't sell a long barrel. This curling iron is so nice on anyone with short hair, on long hair. I feel like I just get so much control over the curl that it gives, which is why I really like it. But using a 1-inch curling iron to curl your client's hair is gonna give you a lot of control over the hair. It will still look loose and it will still brush out wavy. The reason I love the titanium is because it's super soft and smooth, so it glides through the hair really nicely. All of my clients tell me how much they love their curls after I curl their hair with this. So those are all of my hair favorites as of recently. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to follow me down below on Instagram and also hit that subscribe button because we are so close to 2,000, which is so fun and exciting. If you guys have any video requests, leave them down below because I'm kind of running low on ideas, I'm not gonna lie. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.